And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot. Now here's Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Caldwell Pope against Dragic. There's the dish to Robinson. Over Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. We're about 1 minute into the first. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. We need to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but we know what he meant. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. The 3. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Knocked away. Outside Dragic. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
LeBron dishes to Green. James looking around. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Butler against Davis. Back to Dragic. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat.
Timeout.
They trail by 6. And Miami calls their first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Green. The pass to LeBron. No good on the shot. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the middle, here's Dragic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
2.
The first one falls.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot, huh?
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers leading by 5. LeBron outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Green, no luck.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Nice look that time from the veteran Butler, a go-to scorer. He's also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Green. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Caldwell Pope against Dragic. Inside. Adebayo kicks to Butler.
Come on, man, who got the ball?
LeBron trying to free himself up. Butler, no good. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Green draws the double. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's the feed to Butler. Trying to get open is Crowder. And another shot. And Davis sends it back. And here comes the break. Pulls up for 3. And Green with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Green's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And here are the Heat now. 8-point game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Nails the 16-footer.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
James against Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point lead. Pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Outside Butler over James. And the shot is long.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Dragic following the basket by LeBron James. Outside Butler, back to Robinson. To the inside, Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
But like you say, it does begin in the front office. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And Adebayo drops them both. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. 9-point game. Here's James. It's hauled in by Hero.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
No good from Dragic.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Caldwell Pope passes to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles leading by 13. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And the pass to Caruso. The Lakers working the ball around now. Count that bucket. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Shots good by Hero.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Los Angeles leading by 12. James in the post, defended by Butler. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Hero. There's the 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Feeds it to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Hero. 6 points for him. That's a 2 from Butler. Great look, but off the mark.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
The drive by James. Pass to Caruso. Howard dishes to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Shooting 2. You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Hero. He has 6. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Caruso looking for an opening. Passes it to Rondo. Kuzma with it. Pass to Caruso. And here is Morris. Here's Kuzma. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 18.
That's why me and so many others are so high on Kuzma.
Here's Hero. And there's the pass to Nunn. 1:16 left in the first. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Dwight Howard. And LeBron subbed in for Markieff Morris. Here's Hero to halt the run, and the basket by Olynyk. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Rondo finds James. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint, here's Hero. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's LeBron. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Leonard.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And again, the Lakers no good. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Hero. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Now here's James. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. We're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates, because I have so much attention offensively. So, I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Markieff Morris is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. And so it's the Lakers with it after the missed three from Jay Crowder. Caruso, some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 11.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
So it's the Lakers now. Morris finds James. Now here's Kuzma. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Miami shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's Butler, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw, good Butler.
You know, Butler is athletic. He's got great skills, but he's also an intelligent player, a natural leader, too, a former 30th pick overall in the 2011 NBA draft. He continues to ascend.
And so Butler nails both of them. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Caruso, the pass to James. Here's Caruso. Back to LeBron. And they double up James. And here's Morris for 3. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat trail by 9. Releases. And again, it's the Heat missing. James, the pass to Caruso. Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Hero. That 3 off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Kuzma. But they'll get another chance.
On the wing.
Here's Caruso, defended by Butler. 6 to shoot. Caruso, no good. For Miami, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Hero passes to Butler. Makes that one after missing his first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Here's Kuzma. Nailed from three-point land. Kuzma's got 6.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Pass to Olynyk for the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. James outside. Pass to McGee. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player. You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 13-point game. To the paint, Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Rajon Rondo's checked in for LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 11. McGee, the pass to Rondo.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Morris outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Hero passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
Now here's Rondo. And no good, but close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean,
2 shots.
It's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
The first free throw is good.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
He doesn't get the second one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now Kuzma, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Kuzma finds Morris. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Kuzma. And it's Miami with the rebound. Heroes got 6 rebounds in the game. Rondo against Dragic. Kicks to Olynyk, lets the 3 fly, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Olynyk's got 5 points so far. Lakers leading by 10. Rondo's scanning the floor. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Davis has checked in for Los Angeles. It's stolen by Morris.
Watch Rondo.
Outside Rondo. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Rondo on top. He dishes it to Davis. Over Adebayo.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Davis with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Hero. 8 points for him. Outside Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 9. Just 4 to shoot. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, you know, this is Rondo's role. He's out there to run the offense and give his teammates room service dimes.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Davis. The pass to Adebayo. Over Rondo. That one wide left.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 13. Iguodala finds Adebayo, and he gets the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 points.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here's Rondo. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. LeBron's checked in for Morris. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. And he sinks the second. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Down by 12. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Connects from three-point range. He's got 10.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Now here's Olynyk. He has 5. The drive by Green. Outside Rondo. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Back to Dragic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Crowder, he's checked in for Olynyk. The Lakers also with a sub. Howard's checked in. Passes to Hero. To the inside, Crowder. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers leading by 13. From deep, Green. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's James. 14 points for him. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. dishes it to Crowder. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. One-on-one fast break. They get it back. Howard, the pass to Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 7. Snatched away. And again, Miami running the court in transition. Here's Hero. No good on the triple.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
LeBron against Butler. Nice shot by James. James has got 16 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Dragic. It's stolen by Davis. And now the Lakers on the break. With 1 on the clock, and the layup is up and in. 6 points for him.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And LeBron, now late in his career, still playing at a very high level, obviously. Kenny, when's the last time you saw a star LeBron's age be this good?
Woo, man, I don't know. Dirk aged well, but he wasn't dominant. Jordan, obviously, he aged well, and he was actually dominant at times in Washington. Not like LeBron. He's different. He's a different animal.
I'm so jealous right now because usually physical beasts such as us, we slow down, but not the king, not LeBron.
Us?
I think he needs to rest more often, but when he dials it up, he's like he's 25 again.
Did you age well, Shaq?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Ernie, you look beautiful.
You're aging well, Ernie.
Ernie
aged.
Wow.
Ernie
Your
aged.
hair's back,
Oh,
Ernie.
my God. Benjamin Button's
I
over
think
here.
I think I had too much. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now, here's Butler. After LeBron James's miss, Butler kicks to Dragic. Back to Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. No good off the back of the rim.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And it's Davis missing.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Dragic against Davis. No good from Dragic. Los Angeles leading by 17. Caldwell Pope for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Butler passes to Crowder. And here's Adebayo. Dragic dishes to Robinson. Fires for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's James. He's got 16. Here's Caldwell Pope, and Adebayo sends it back. And the wide open shot from Crowder, off target from three-point range.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
James, here's Davis. LeBron kicks to Davis. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to Dragic. Trying to get open is Crowder. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Dragic. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Timeout called the Lakers.
Start it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
2.
And the first one drops.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good. Lakers leading by 14. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Caldwell Pope against Dragic. The dish now to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer. Robinson's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Green against Robinson. James, left side. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Dragic kicks to Robinson. Now the pass to Butler. Caldwell Pope against Dragic. Butler from outside. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Caldwell Pope with it. Butler covering. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Took him no time at all on that one. Robinson's got 8 points.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Davis. He's got 8, and here's Green outside. They get it again. A nice shot by Howard. He's got 9.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Dragic finds Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Heat have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Robinson hits them both. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They led by as many as 18 points. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Butler from outside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 11. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Yo, who got LeBron?
James against Butler. James in the post. Howard trying to free himself up. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 20 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 11. LeBron outside. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's Dragic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James. The Heat have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Dragic.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot, huh?
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers leading by 10. From deep LeBron, but they recover it.
Hey, yo, right here.
Tries again. Here's Davis.
Give me that.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the 3 ball. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. Dragic looking for an opening. Butler against James. Misses off the left iron.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Davis. Howard trying to free himself up, and Davis can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 13. Here's Dragic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dragic has got 12 now in this quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to LeBron. And he makes that one.
Timeout.
James has got 22.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Heat with some changes. Olynyk, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. Here's Hero. 8 points for him. Iguodala outside. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And that one's good, Caruso.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Passes it to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 11 points. Here's Rondo. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Two.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Outside Butler. There's the pass to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Rondo, bounce pass. Passes it to Caruso. Here's Davis. He's guarded by Adebayo. And that one's good by Davis.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Davis really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Hero. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against the Lakers. It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And he makes the first. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Heat. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 12. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rondo. Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Davis. Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Heat. Iguodala comes in for Butler. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And both free throws good for Davis.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Nunn finds Olynyk. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Rondo. Outside for Davis. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. The Heat trail by 14. 1:19 left in the third. Hero, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Rondo. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Got that one up quick. Heroes got 16.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
LeBron against Iguodala. Outside for Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Down low. And LeBron throws it down.
Boy, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
Now, none. The pass to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Rondo. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. High post, Davis. And it's in there.
In the pick and roll, Rondo is a maestro, knows exactly how to move defenders and create the passing angle he wants.
It's stolen by Davis. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's none. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Markieff Morris, Green out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Caruso in a shooting guard. Here's Caruso. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
None passes to Hero. No good from outside. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Robinson kicks to none. To the wing on the left, beyond the arc. Hero, no good. Lakers leading by 15. Pass to Caruso. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Hero. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Morris. Green finds Kuzma.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Kuzma. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by James. None, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Butler, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. And both free throws good for James. Here's none. Pass to Olynyk. To the inside. But oh, what a finish!
My goodness. Dunking is easy for Jimmy Butler. He's an athlete. He's got good size, and he knows how to use that vertical of his to throw it down.
Now, here is Morris. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Morris. Another shot, and Davis puts it in. And the Lakers lead by 18.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Now, here's none. Butler on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
LeBron left side. Kicks it to Davis. Miami grabs the miss. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebound the Lakers. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Caruso. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Hero. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low-percentage junk there.
And they double up Davis. Out to Morris. Takes a 3. Tries to keep it alive.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
None can't get it to fall. Lakers leading by 16. Morris inside, and he drops it in from the low post. And so it's None with it. He brings it up for Miami. With a floater, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside, Green. On the wing, James, defended by Butler. James, the pass to Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Hero.
Who's got ball?
Nunn looking around. LeBron against Butler. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got 23.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Timeout called the Lakers. So both teams changing it up here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
And they double up Butler. Green taking his time here. Rondo against Dragic. Outside, Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis finds Green. Shoots the three. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. To the paint. Rondo with it. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And they double up Butler. Back to Dragic. Good D by Rondo. Lakers leading by 15. Caldwell Pope kicks to Rondo. Pass to Green. Now here's Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Here's Hero. Here's Iguodala. Now here's Rondo. And the pass to Morris. Left side, Davis. Wing shot on the way. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for Danny Green. Butler passes to Iguodala. Adebayo with the ball. Covered by Morris.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Outside Rondo. Tipped away. It's stolen by Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Butler against LeBron. Left side, Davis. Back to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Over Butler. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. James has got 28.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Here's Davis, and that one drops for him. And that's now 20 points for Anthony Davis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Rondo against Dragic. Pass to Davis. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. The Heat trail by 16. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. On the wing, James. He feeds it to Morris. Some solid defense from Butler.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yo, set it up.
Down low, Iguodala. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
On the wing, Morris. Back to LeBron. Morris looking over the floor. Left side, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Over Adebayo. On the money with the shot from the left block. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Now, here's Butler. Back to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 14. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Anthony Davis.
And guys, his value has really come into play at the defensive end. So disruptive as a lockdown defender, forcing all those turnovers. Player of the game almost always goes to someone for their offense, but his D has been the big factor here tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Rondo finds James.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Passes to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the dunk by James.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out, and doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Davis.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hero. And he makes both free throws. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James against Butler. Now here's James. He's covered closely. And Davis now top of the key. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's Butler, and the shot goes in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Inside, Rondo passes to Davis. Here's Caruso. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
One shot. One shot.
And here's Dragic. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.